7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Action! Action to hospital. It's not me that said it, Jackie Chan said it. Ok. C'est moi, c'est pas bon, c'est pas this, c'est pas that.
Und action. Today is day 3.
Okay. Now, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Microphone check. 1, 2, 3. We are back. Today is day 3 of the Migrantpolitan cooking show, critical cooking session, and we are in West Africa, like I told you, and we are moving. The first episode we had moi moi and tapioca. The second episode we had yam porridge. The third one we are having Nigerian jollof rice. I put Nigerian there because jollof rice is not originally Nigerian. It was an import into the country. But then we have the Senegalese, who they say their jollof rice is the best. We have the Gambians, they call it Benishin. We have Ghana, who competes with Nigeria on everything. They say their jollof rice is the best. Good for us, we have a Ghanaian sister here who will check it out today if it works or not. And then we have the Nigerian.
Yeah, this will be challenging for you, huh?
So it's a challenge. Jollof rice is a competition in the whole West Africa. Everybody says their own is the best, but then mine is the best also. So we have our ingredients. Jollof rice is basically rice, hard-boiled. Depends on your kilos or your cups, how much you want it. Then we have our spices, which is curry, thyme, alligator pepper, bay leaves, and cinnamon, salt, Maggi, tomato paste, grind pepper, freshly grinded, and then stock. If you want to use beef stock, we have 2 separate meals today. We have the veggie jollof rice and the normal jollof rice. So for the veggies, you don't need beef stock, and beef stock is basically the juice from the meat or the chicken or anything you boil. The juice, you sift it out and reserve it. So it's part of the ingredients. We have onions, we have pepper, we have tomatoes, and we have some smoked vegan beef or smoked vegan meat. I don't know what they call it. Tofu. Yeah, I know it's tofu, but I was like, yeah, name it, you know what I mean. So that's basically the ingredients. And we have oil, and we'll be spicing it up with some plantain, fried plantain. This is the plantain seed. Okay, it's not banana, it's plantain, because in Europe they always say no, it's banana. No, it's the mother and father of banana. So that's for later on, and that's basically what we have today. So we start the process. You have your pan, and semi-heat the pan. The first thing that goes in is the oil. Okay, and that's it. And you had your spice plus all your peppers, the grinded pepper. You leave the oil to simmer.
Is this the same sauce that you...
No, it's not a sauce. It's a grounded pepper. It's raw pepper. You just grind it into liquid. So it's not a sauce.
Okay.
If you eat this as a sauce, you will end up in the toilet or hospital. Because it's just fresh vegetable blended.
And how many you used for that? Roundabout?
Just take a spoon or 2. It depends on your guest. If it's only you don't need to use too much. You can use teaspoon if it's a big cooking, because today is quite big. I think 10 people or more. So we spread it in. For you guys, this is the veggie version, so I put 3 and we allow it to fry. I hope our cooker can work for today. So we allow it to fry for like 5 minutes, 3 to 5. and we need some people to chop the onions for us. We invite guests, participants.
Well, I'm the professional chopper.
So we need Nadine Jasin to help us spice the onions, slice it, sorry. And then we are ready to go. So the onions must be spiced, sliced like this. Goes in also. Actually, the onion should have gone in before the pepper. That was a mistake from my side. So you could also cube these onions also. You could also slice it as you like. It's your choice. And then it simmers for 5 minutes. I saw more for a second.
Yeah.
Is it here? Oh, it's done. Yeah, it starts to kick in. It's a electric cooker. I prefer the gas. Of course, now there's a war in town, so gas is quite gonna go off. Electricity will do, but for now we're in Dutchland and we use gas. Yeah, we use electric cooker.
Yeah, we got it from Russia.
Which is more famous. So, Jocelyn, you're here today. We have a guest. One mother, Fato Boga, everything. International artist, musician, curator, performing artist. Jocelyn preaches here with our little friend, Jonas. He's a little bit looking at the cat food, but anyway. So, Jazz, where have you been? You came to our cooking show today.
I came to eat.
She's a consumer, not a producer of cooking. Yeah, you will eat. Yeah, we had 3 days straight. Only yesterday we had a break. And then we are here today. So you're welcome.
Thank you.
I hope I can win this competition today. I hope. Because the Ghanaians will always tell us, their jollof rice is the best. This, that. But so
I
good.
think it's a taste thing.
Yeah. We will see if I get the combination right.
It smells good and
What is
looks
smelling? We've not started. What is already smelling more? Don't shit me with your
Smells
history now.
good. But this is your cooking hat, Mr. Larry.
My cooking hat?
This is what you put in your head when you are cooking.
No. This is for me. Sorry.
Just for the style.
Which style? What style now? There's no style in cooking. Your stomach is empty, you want to eat.
Yes.
Even if you are the biggest star in the world, you eat, no?
Let's see how delicious it
So
is.
it's already sealed. Then I can cover now 3 minutes. Starts kicking it.
Stripes?
That's margarine. That's margarine.
Stripes like this or like this?
Straight. In a straight fashion design.
Like this or like this?
Design it. Now these are designers for the jollof rice. It's like a straight line. You know,
Okay.
We're designing that. So.
Wow, look at that design.
Simmers. Put a little bit of tomato puree in it. This is tomato paste. Just a little. And then simmer. Let it go together. Nothing must be separated. How does it look? It has that frying,
Wow.
that frying potential. It has the potential to be the best jollof rice. You will see.
Yeah, look at these sculptures.
Fashion. That's fashion. You know, in food, there's fashion in food, right?
Yeah, food trend.
So, and then we had a little bit of Maggi.
Maggi.
This is is where you need to press it. For me to crush it.
Okay, I'm done. Or should I continue with the plantain?
Yeah, we need to slice that plantain super fast. See, you have to cut all these ones out.
Yeah.
And it goes in. We have snacks, no? Where's our plantain chips for our guests?
Here.
Yeah,
But yeah.
let them have some plantain chips.
Yeah, but Venus
What?
knows where the sweets are.
Yeah, okay. This is the chef.
Dann könnt ihr schneiden und in eine Tasse tun.
This is to remove. And you just cut out the argument part, and put it in. This is almost semi-done.
And
So I had the, no, hold on please. I had the smoked tofu. Stir it together. Stir it like Mama cooks. And you're almost there. That's it. You hold on. That is the most delicate. If you're using a fry pan, the cutting pattern is different. If you're using a grill, this kind of thing, the cutting pattern is different. So,
a
little bit bigger. That's it. So thank you so much, Nadine, for helping me in the kitchen. Sit back, relax, enjoy yourself. With some juice or something, I will get back to you. For me, sometimes I like to put some fresh ginger, you know. This is just my style.
That's supposed to be healthy also.
Well, ginger is good for many things, but this is just my own take. And now cover it and leave it to simmer on low heat. Very, very low heat. You see? And then you add salt. And you jiggle together so that the salt goes in. Okay? And then in your fryer, watch that this doesn't burn you, huh? It's too much. The oil can take it. So
I'm a little bit worried about the fire one maybe.
fire? Which fire?
It was activated too late, like at the first show.
What?
But the fire alarm.
No, it's not gonna go up. Don't worry.
Nope.
No.
But it was easy, like you could press it long. And
It's good to know. It went up on the second thing. It's not done yet. This is just, it's too much.
For one.
This is vegan style. This is not our style. Okay.
And eggs?
Boiled eggs. See, like, it's your choice.
We don't have eggs there.
I'm not putting egg here today. It's not everything that you put. It's your choice. You want to put eggs in it? Put eggs in it.
Yeah.
Yes, can you tell us if it's the real deal? Does it look like the real deal?
Looks good, but could stay like 1 or 2 minutes longer.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay. You are the chef.
But it looks good.
I just wait for the command.
What do you say?
Yeah, it's very funny. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not used to.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Maybe you want to try one?
No, not now. It's too hot. Hello.
Yeah, I will take it out.
No, it's it needs to
It
cool for like 15
It
minutes.
takes long to cool down.
Okay. As you see, I'm not the most experienced.
Plantain fryer.
It needs to go more. Just a little bit, 60 seconds. Now,
Obviously, no, it's good.
Okay, the style do it also.
Oh yeah, now they're looking with good color.
You need to consistently check it and then stir it.
That it doesn't burn, right?
So it needs to burn. That's why we call it party jollof rice. It needs to burn. But with this kind of pan, I doubt it if it will burn. The only thing the rice must be soft. It's not basmati rice.
Take it back with it.
For the vegetable.
Yeah, I respect them. That's why it took time, concentrated a lot, so that I don't make mistakes.
So, did you already talk through all the ingredients?
It's the same thing: spice, Maggi, tomato paste, salt, butter. I forgot this now. Green peas and your sliced onions. Which we use
Perfectly
also
sliced
for
and
garlic.
look at
Yeah,
this.
look at this is how it must look, you know.
Yeah.
It must be straight. And
Yeah.
look at how round
This
it
is
is.
sculpture.
And red onions. Yeah, born. Born. And the rice is still on the way. I need to test if it's crispy enough. The kitchen is a little bit messed up, but then that's a real kitchen if it's messed up. If it's too fancy, they don't cook there. Don't forget that. It must fry. See the fry technique? Must fry. See? Can you see that? That's how it fries.
Aber ich kann das nicht lange halten.
Yeah.
2 minutes. 5 minutes. It must fry. Then you start slowly to migrate all the spice into it. All the spice. Okay? So you really slice the onions. Take it back in 100%. Simmers. Voila, helicopter. And madam tomato paste. And then the heat must be super high for everything to really blend. And then you stir. And leave it to simmer. What's going on? Yeah, voila. Leave that. Then just go closer. Brownish fingers. You guys are vegetarian, so sorry. I hope I could be one day. I hope. Fire is high. Because the rice goes in super fast. You know? For me, I like to have the Maggi in so that it melts. And like the last time we had Maggi in our food. Hello! Yes, in the house.
Yeah, I want some German beer.
Some German beer.
Heineken.
Heineken is not German.
It's
Belgian.
Belgium.
Like, cause I did a commercial for them once.
You did a commercial for them?
So
What kind of commercial?
beer is popular?
Like, you know, they all come
popular beer?
together.
Yes.
Because
There's
it's
many,
cheap.
there's many, but
commercial
like
brand.
Warsteiner,
So we're like,
Holsten,
they had different effects. Of
Bex.
course.
Bex
It's
is
very
very
cold.
Bex? Bex or something like that.
My friend saw it was like,
from
wow,
Hamburg,
you're so
like
rich
Astra.
now. Oh my
But
god.
I think I'm not a beer drinker, but I heard there is
It's kind of basic. It's okay. You can, you know, it gives you a buzz, but it's
Thank
not
you.
like.
Cause when we were coming, one of my friends was like, oh, he wished there was this beer carnival. I think it happens in the summer also.
Like when I drink alcohol,
Sweet?
it's like sugar, it's like, like so
There are
that's why
there are bitter cocktails.
But then you need to drink skinny bitch. Vodka and mineral water. And but that's skinny bitch light is just water and vodka, and skinny bitch traditional is with a slice of lemon.
Yeah, that's nice.
So the brothers, they don't eat.
Yeah, they're waiting.
But that's the thing, there is no.
My friend, how many?
There is also barbecue later, brother.
Hello.
Take it by yourself.
Jerk chicken.
Straightforward.
That one's gone.
Wings.
Namen hast du wahrscheinlich vergessen. Nadine, Danny, Lex,
Hello. Pizza.
Zero, Larry, Chef Koch. Jonas kennst du jetzt schon?
Her twin sister is nice.
No, she's...
I know it's not your twin sister. I'm just kidding.
Und gehst du? What I told you actually.